Hi there, welcome back with me, Ibrahim Mokhtar. Welcome to our English language courses beginner lesson. In our today's lesson, we are going to see using was born and were born. How do we use was born and were born in positive sentence and in question and negatives? When were you born? Using was born or were born refers to the place where the new child is being delivered or being born. For example, we have was, were born. Good. For example, we have Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. We've got Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. What do you know about Leonardo da Vinci? Actually, Leonardo da Vinci, he was born in Tuscany, Italy. He was really a painter and also a scientist. Do you know more about Leonardo da Vinci? What is the most famous paint for Leonardo da Vinci? He painted the Mona Lisa. It's very famous. Now it's existing in in France, in museum called Louvre. It's existing there. But let's see, how do we use was born and were born with different people? With the first one, number one, we have Leonardo da Vinci. He was a painter. Also, he was a scientist. Leonardo, he was a painter. He used to paint pictures. He used to paint different or beautiful paints like the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci was a painter. Also, if you know, he was a scientist. He was born in 1452. He was born when his mom born him. That was in the year 1452. That was in Tuscany, Italy. So Leonardo da Vinci, he was Italian painter. He was Italian painter. He was born in Tuscany. He was born in 1452. Also, we have Maria Carey. We have Maria Carey. So Maria Carey was born in 1867. She was born in 1867 in Warsaw, Poland. Where? In Warsaw, Poland. She was a scientist too. Also, Maria Carey, she was a scientist. Like Leonardo da Vinci, he was a painter and also he was a scientist. So, look, see how we use the question. If you want to ask a person about his date of birth or the place of birth. So you can say, for example, if I want to ask you about where or when were you born for the first time, I can say, when were you born? When were you born? When When were you born? When were you born? This is the question that if you want to ask a question using was and using were, was born, were born, about when and where, when was the person born, or where to the place where he was born. Number one, when were you born? You can say, for example, if I ask you about the place that, or about the date or the year that you were born in, I can say, where were you born? Where were you born? So you can answer the question by saying, I was born in, for example, I was born in 1986. When were you born? I was born in 1896. Then where were you born? I was born in, for example, Paris. I was born in Khartoum. I was born in America. So it depends to the place where and when you were born in. Number two, when was he born? If you want to ask, for example, about Leonardo da Vinci, you want to ask a question about the year that he was born in, you can say, when was he born? When was Leonardo da Vinci born? So you can say, or the answer might be, he was born in. Then to the year that he was born in. For example, he was born in 1795. Where was he born? Where was he born? These are questions and answers for you to practice, saying when was he, and when were he, and where were they. If you want to ask a question to someone, when was he born? He was born in 1795. In 1795. Also number three, where was she born? Or when was she born? When was she born? When was she born? She was born in 1991. She was born in 1991. When was she born? She was born in 1991. 4. When were they born? When were they born? They were born in 2001. They were born in 2001. Again, number one, when were you born? I was born in 1986. 2. Where was he born? When was he born? He was born in 1795. 3. When was she born? She was born in 1991. In 1991. Number 4. When were they born? When were they born? They were born in 2001. They were born in 2001. So we use when, not where, to ask about the year that the person was born in. And we use where to the place that the person was born in. So using was born and were born, it depends to the subject of the sentences. For example, how am becomes was and are becomes were. So here is the table that clarify or make it clear, or using am and was, are and were. For example, in the present simple we say I am. In the present we say I am, but in the past simple we say I was. I was. So am is in the present. You see? And past we use were. Here I am in the present. In the past we say I was. I am a teacher. I was a teacher. For I was born, because the action is in the past, I can say I was born in 1984. I was born in Omdurman in 1984. With the pronoun he, she, it, in the present we use is. He is, she is, it is. But in the past we use was. Is becomes was. He was born, she was born, it was born. With we, you, they, we use are. We are students. We were students in the past. We are friends. We were friends in the past. They are friends. They were friends in the past. So in the present we use are, but are becomes becomes were in the past. So we, you, they are. We, you, they, in the past we use were. So are in the present, in the past becomes were. Is in the present, in the past becomes what? Was. Am in the present, but in the past becomes was. So this is a very important lesson, using was born or were born. Here we come to our end of the lesson. Don't forget, I hope you join and you like the video and you keep watching it and repeating using when was he born and when were they born, and practice the answers. I hope you enjoy the video. If you like it, don't forget to thumb up and to share this video all around your groups. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, Sudanese National Education. Also, I always tell you that we have different groups: Telegram, Facebook page, we have YouTube channel. Don't forget to join all these groups to communicate with different people around the world. We have got different people, nice topics to be discussed in our channel. Please, I hope you subscribe again. Thank you very much.